Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tommy Peckham Field at the Stryker Soccer Complex here in North Wichita, Kansas. Tonight we have a big one for you. Kapaun Mount Carmel, number 1 in 4A, will entertain the Grizzlies of Northwest High, who are number 2 in 6A. So it should be a great game here this evening. My name's Kevin Arkin, glad to be with you. Our producer, engineer, and executive producer is Owen Johnson, and Clayton Kisner will be running camera for us. Those two gentlemen just haven't quite arrived on the scene yet, but we hear they are en route. Owen Johnson is playing in the junior varsity soccer tournament over at Northwest, and he had a game at 5 o'clock. So he is buzzing over here as soon as he gets out of his game to join us. So for a few minutes, it may be a one-man band, but we're gonna give you a great game tonight. Beautiful weather in Wichita. The temperature's 82 degrees, and it's sunny. Not a cloud in the sky, and there's no wind. You couldn't ask for a better autumn night to play football. And the place is buzzing with excitement on both sides of the aisle. The northwest side is filled up very nicely in anticipation of a great game. And, of course, Kapaun Mount Carmel, being the home team, is drawing very well tonight as well. Their student section is already full. And their friends and parents section is also filling up very nicely. A lot going on here at Stryker this weekend. There is a soccer tournament here this weekend, and it started half an hour ago. So the parking lots are jammed. There's people everywhere. There's games being played on every field on the complex. So we are surrounded by athletic activity here tonight. I want to offer our special thanks to those who have helped put this thing together, especially to Shane Monroe. Shane is providing help on the broadcast from his audio-visual class. These kids are coming up here and learning the first-hand, hands-on techniques of basic sports television programming, and they're doing it for a grade. So it's a win-win, and it's the easiest A they'll ever get because all they have to do is try to get the A. And the kids we've had up here all year have just been awesome. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and send it off here. We've got our pregame interview with head coach Steve Martin coming up in about 30 seconds. So stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, the YouTube channel of Northwest Football. Pregame activities continue now, and we're joined, as we are before every broadcast, by our head football coach, Steve Martin. Coach, thanks for joining us again, and welcome. Congratulations to you on a great road win up in Junction City.
Yeah, it's my staff asked when the last time we've had a true road game like that and against a top 8 opponent in 6A, was that been here for 14 years. And, I don't recall us having a big road win like that on the road since I've been here. So, it's definitely a hostile place to play, a brand new stadium. And beautiful school. They shout out to Junction City. Their facilities are amazing that they think they're within 3 to 4 years old, and, great place to play, great environment. And, it's a class act program run by Randall Zimmerman, who's been there for 30 plus years. And they've got a state championship up there, a recent one. And, to go up there and fight and battle a top 10, top 8 team in 6A and show the resiliency that we did. We came away happy with our boys' composure and their discipline and how they kept on playing. I was very happy as a program with how our kids performed Friday.
Come from behind victory, was it not?
Yeah, this is the first time we've actually been behind the scoreboard. They scored with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter to take the lead. So for our guys to not get down on themselves, I think just shows the maturity that these seniors have and these underclassmen that have been playing a lot of these games since they've been young. And, to be honest with you, a year ago, we wouldn't have won that game. It just shows the maturity in our guys to rally around each other and trust what we're doing. And, we exploded for a huge fourth quarter. We had the ball one time in the third quarter. So to be able to, show that kind of resiliency and play in an environment like that against a quality team was really good, for a 21-point fourth quarter to end up winning 31-21. So definitely wasn't the cleanest games by any means, but we found a way to win, and you're going to have to do that. And I like what I'm seeing right now from this group of guys.
How did the boys do taking care of the ball last week?
Oh, the hidden question. Well, we had 2 turnovers. We had a fumble late in the fourth quarter that kind of gave up the lead in their territory, and then a very crucial punt return that we dropped in the third quarter is the reason why we only had the ball once. So, it's getting addressed. It got addressed today at practice and throughout the week, and so it's a major concern of ours. Going into this game with the type of offense and system we're going to see is we have to maximize every possession, and we can't give freebies out if you want to beat the number 1 team in 4A in Kapaun, who's no stranger to us. But you can't do that to win games. Against East, we had 5 turnovers. I've never been a part of a game where the winning team had twice as many turnovers as the other team. And so, that was frustrating for that game, especially when I thought the game, where we were very handily ahead, dominating both sides of the line of scrimmage, and to turn over the ball like that kept them in the game until, kind of like this game in the fourth quarter where we kind of blew the gate open. And so, they're getting addressed. I challenged the offensive staff this week that I'm not one to blame kids. So there's something that we're not doing that we haven't done that we did the past 13 years. Because right now we have more fumbles than we've had in the past 3 years combined. So, it's something that my staff took as a challenge this week at practice. So I'd like to say we've addressed those, and, we can't have them tonight.
Kapaun is tough, especially in their own ball yard. And if memory serves me right, and you correct me if I'm wrong when I say this, but if memory serves me right, they handed it to us last time we were there 2 years ago. Am I right?
Yeah, I think we ended up losing by 13 points. It was I think that was a game where Jeremiah Moore and LJ Phillips and Sincere Thompson were backfield, and all 3 were cramping up throughout the game. So we didn't have the whole backfield in the whole time. And, they did a good job against us that night. And, we didn't handle ourselves very well over there the last time we played them at Stryker. So, it's definitely I believe it's their homecoming. Their student section, who always does a great job, will be nice and rowdy for them. And, it'll be a good atmosphere for a big-time high school football game, with us sitting at number 2 in 6A, whether we are the number 2 team or whatever. That's what the media has us, and a lot of the coaches have us. But, they're for sure the number 1 team in 4A right now, and, it's going to be a big-time test for us.
And you mentioned that it's their homecoming, and because it's their homecoming, there's going to be an extra long halftime because they'll have the halftime ceremonies and everything. So you're going to have more time at halftime than you normally would. Is that a positive or a negative?
Our kids handle it well. Our staff, the way we design our stuff, at halftime, we can get on the whiteboard a little bit longer and watch some video with them and see what we need to correct. So, at 5 extra minutes at halftime really isn't a big deal. When it gets cut down short, that's the big difference. But, we'll be able to handle that. I'm not worried about that one bit. We prior to the new building, we actually would have 20-minute halftimes at Northwest every year. So until recently. So, we're kind of used to a longer halftime anyway. So that really doesn't
Not a big deal then. Okay.
Yeah.
How's the injury situation after Junction City?
Yeah, well, we're a little bit banged up. I'm just trying to run my brain real quick. We should be at full strength with a bunch of bumps and bruises because we've played 3 pretty physical games. So, we knew this was the downside of this scheduling that we came up with 2 years ago. Guys, have seemed to take the recovery process and, it's changed the way maybe we prepare a little bit. But, that we won't ever hang that. That's never an excuse for us. And, if anything happens, it'll be the next guy in. But, we feel very confident of our kids in those. It's just a lot of bumps and bruises this time of year, especially when you go play a team like Junction. And, we followed that up previously with a game with East, who's a physical football team, and Carroll, who was much improved physically in the first game. So, it's one of those schedules that it's going to make us ready for November. And I will stand firm on that because, here in the next couple of weeks, you got number 1 team in 6A and maybe all classes in Manhattan coming to us for our homecoming. So, there's no time to sit here and lick our wounds and feel sorry for ourselves. And we've never done that here. So, just other than bumps and bruises, I think we'll be all right. Augie Fast has been nursing a hamstring since track season. And, he felt like it was tightening up on him in the first quarter. After having a huge first quarter for us, he was, I think, 6 rushes for 95 yards. And, it kind of changed some personnel things around to where by the end of the game, Zaire had carried the ball quite a bit for a freshman. He got dinged up a little bit. And so John Michael Fountain came in and really showed what he can do on the offense side of the ball as well. He's such a great athlete that John Mike had 7 carries for 131 yards. And I didn't have a chance to check, but that might have been a school record for yards per carry in a football game. So, John did a great job. I think the offense really stepped up and knew that we had to come together and help John out. And John just came in and performed. It was if you were at the game or if you watched the game on TV, people would say, why is number 1 not playing running back more for you? And sometimes we sit there and we ask ourselves the same question, but what John does for us defensively is pivotal for us to make a deep run. And, you'll probably see John Michael in the backfield a little bit more on Friday though.
What about the line play? I happen to have the Kapaun roster in front of me here, and they've got some big boys on their lines. I always say the game is won or lost in the trenches, and I still believe that.
Yeah, 100%. Kevin, they have a great offensive line. It's a gap scheme team, so everything's a down kick out, where they're reading someone or they're kicking someone out with a fullback, or people really don't talk about that much in high school football anymore of having a fullback. But Coach Sharks does a great job. He knows what he runs, and they do it well. It's not fancy. The new age football, most people would probably say it's boring, but their community over at Kapaun has really bought into that system. And they've been in a state title game 2 years ago with this style, and in the semis 3 years ago. So it's something they're believing in over there, and they feel that's what fits their kids. And it starts with their O-line, and their O-line does a great job. But we felt like last year, after losing the 2 games to Manhattan, that our O-line and D-line play needed to improve, and you fix that by getting in the weight room and putting on muscle. And Bishop Smith and Dallas Gray have done a tremendous job of anchoring our sides and really setting the edge. And Aiden Edwards, a sophomore, has came up big for us so far. You throw in Brennan Bean and Caius Garola. Caius Garola was a returning starter, and he has really elevated his play with the addition of Brendan Bean. And, those guys are doing a great job. So, I like where we're at on our defensive line. They're all healthy. And then you flip the sides, as I actually think we have an advantage on our offensive line compared to their defensive line. I think we're a lot bigger and a lot stronger, and I think people will try to see what we're trying to do on Friday night with that on that side of the ball.
Well, we sure wish you the best of luck on Friday against the Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders, and it's a tough night for you. But let's go out there and get a W. Get the
yeah, absolutely. We talk about right now going 1-0 every week, and we're not worried about anything after that or anything that happened in the past. So, it'll be a great night. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate. It's going to be a great night for high school football. And if you want to watch two high-level teams that have a chance to make a deep run in November, I suggest getting a Stryker on Friday.
That's going to be the place to be this week.
Yeah,
and I already know that it is a media circus there because they have so many people wanting to do the game for either radio or television that we are moving to the northwest side, and we're going to do the game from the bleachers.
Okay.
So,
believe there's a spot for you.
We got a spot. Well, we made a spot for ourselves.
There you go.
It'll be interesting how this works. We've not done this before at Stryker, so we'll see how it works on Friday. But it doesn't matter what we do; it matters what your guys do.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So appreciate you, Kevin.
You bet. Head coach Steve Martin joining us pregame. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 1-minute commercial timeout. Then we'll be back with starting lineups and play-by-play of tonight's game against the Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football.
And we welcome you back to Tommy Peckham Field at the Shields Stryker Soccer Complex here in North Wichita, where we are getting set in 10 minutes to kick off a big game between the Wichita Northwest Grizzlies and the hosting Kapaun Mount Carmel Crusaders. Kapaun Mount Carmel comes into this game ranked number 1 in 4A, and the Grizzlies come into the game ranked number 2 in 6A. So it's going to be a powerhouse game between two powerhouse teams here this evening. Both teams coming in undefeated, and this could be for the City League title, the way things are shaping up here at the moment. Grizzlies are coming off a come-from-behind win last week in Junction City. They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to win 31-19. So a big fourth quarter for Northwest last week. Let me go ahead and give you the projected starters for Northwest. I'll start with the offense, the offensive line. At left tackle, Dustin Cochran, the 6'5", 280-pounder. At left guard, Justin Roberts at 6'0", 253. Brock Martin is your center. He is at 5'7", 230. Brock and Justin are juniors. I didn't say this. And Dustin is a senior. Maddox McGinnis at right guard is also a junior, 6'3", 315. And D'Angelo Williams at right tackle, the senior, 6'5", 280. Quarterback, Jalen Mason. He's looked awfully good this year. Jalen is a senior, and he is at 6'2", 195 pounds. Look for number 8 a lot here this evening. In the backfield, it's Augie Fast, the senior, 6'1", 195. And Zaire Burton, the freshman, 6'1", 170. We're going to stop for the national anthem. And that's the national anthem here at Stryker Field. In advance of our opening kickoff, let's go back to the starting lineups. I left off with Zaire Burton, the freshman, 170, 6'1". He has looked very strong so far this season. Your wideouts are Griffin Baker at 6'3", 195, and Ryder Campbell at 6'3", 215. Both of them are seniors. And Jalen Lagan, also in the pattern, number 4, 5'10", 165-pounder, and Jalen is a junior. And there's your offensive starters for Northwest. And we welcome aboard our executive producer, Owen Johnson. Owen, let me reach over your shoulder and turn some stuff back on. I need to turn that on, and I need to turn that on, and it's ready to go. Okay? We have a full crew. On defense for Northwest, the tackles, Dallas Gray, 6'0", 215. He is a sophomore. Aiden Edwards, 5'11", 275 at nose tackle. The other tackle, Brennan Beans, 6'4", 255. Right end, Bishop Smith, 6'1", 245. Here come the Grizzlies onto the floor. Well, where did I leave off here? Linebackers, John Michael Fountain, the senior, 205, 6'2". Jameer Bland, 215, 5'10". They've both been very strong so far in the season. Third linebacker, Zartrell Pless, at 5'9", 165. And he is a junior. Your safeties, Cordell Johnson, 6'2", 195, and Cordell Johnson's mother is sitting right next to us, and we welcome her aboard the broadcast. Joaquin Smalley, 165, 5'9", and Anthony Rivera, the 5'8", 145-pounder. Both of those two are seniors. And I missed the cornerback, Kyron Taylor, at 5'9", is a sophomore. Your kicker is Isaac Featherston, wears number 38. He's been very, very accurate so far this year. So I just got a note of approval from somebody. Obviously, it's Mr. Featherston. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Welcome aboard. Captains go out for the coin toss. For Northwest, it will be Joaquin Smalley, number 3, Griffin Baker, number 7, Jamari Bland, number 10, and number 66, Dustin Cochran. They're out there awaiting the captains from Kapaun Mount Carmel, who are a little late getting onto the field. Steve Martin, as you heard in the pregame interview, is very excited about this game too. And if you're just joining us, it's number 1 in 4A and number 2 in 6A. So this is a powerhouse game tonight. Waiting to see who's doing what here. Grizzlies will Northwest wants the ball, and they're going to get it. They will play from right to left here in the first quarter. And again, I want to acknowledge our production staff. First of all, a special thanks to Donnie Carlberg, who I'd like to say volunteered for this, but quite frankly, I drafted him. And he was very kind enough to say yes. So thank you very much. Says volunteer on his shirt. There we go. Very good, Donnie. Thank you. And, of course, Owen Johnson will be our executive producer tonight and producer engineer, and nobody does it better than Owen does. And Owen, as I mentioned earlier, had a soccer game. In fact, he had 2 today. How'd you do?
We won both games.
They won both games. How about that? So you beat Carroll in the second game, right?
No, it was
Manhattan. I thought we had Carroll in the second. Who's the first game? Manhattan. Who's the second game? Winfield. Okay. Good. Right. Congratulations. They will play one more game tomorrow. What time's your game tomorrow? 9 o'clock in the morning, and they'll be on the main soccer field. So head on out and check out that game tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Kapaun getting set to kick off. Kicking off for the Crusaders will be Eli Coster, the junior. Deep for Northwest. It will be Davion Rivera and DeAnthony Rivera. And we are underway. Ball goes to the middle man. We couldn't see, and there's a big hole up the middle, all the way out near the 40-yard line. A great run back for Northwest on the opening kickoff. They'll have it first down and 10 to go on the 39-yard line. Great way to start the game off for Northwest. And the crowd is still coming in here on both sides of the aisle. It's going to be a full house. In the backfield, Jalen Mason, at quarterback. Augie Fast is back there at running back with him. Mason keeps it himself, goes up the right side, picks up a few. It'll be second down. 4 to go, a gain of 6 on the play. Ball out to the 45-yard line. And Kapaun snuffs this play immediately. And there'll probably be a loss on the play. It'll be third down. Oh, they gave him some yardage. 3rd and 1 for Northwest. No huddle offense in the spread. Jalen Mason at quarterback. Now he looks over for a play. Augie Fast moves back a couple steps. Now he comes out here in the pattern. And it's a keeper for the first down. Cross midfield. Jalen Mason gets it down to the 46-yard line of Kapaun. 1st and 10, Northwest. A little realignment by the Grizzlies. Mason takes it, hands it off. Up the middle, goes fast. Now he goes around the far side, and he's going to get some good yardage here. He gets all the way down near the 40. It'll be second down and 4 after a gain of 6 yards. Clock running, 10 to go. First quarter, no score. There's a pass caught on the far side for a first down. Griffin Baker on the catch. 1st and 10, Grizzlies. They're moving the ball. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line of the Crusaders. This time it's a throw on the near side to Ryder Campbell, and Campbell gets good yardage. He's going to pick up 6 yards. It'll be second down and 4. Snap, handoff up the middle, and Fast is stuffed immediately. He'll lose 2. Well, they give him forward progress right back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll call it no gain, third down, and let's call it a short 5. Jalen Mason awaiting a snap. Ryder Campbell just shifted. Fast remains in the backfield. Handoff, Fast up the middle, and he's going to score. 28 yards, touchdown. 6-0 Northwest. Isaac Featherston is on for the extra point. Griffin Baker, the holder. And Jared Hafner, the long snap. The kick is up, and it's good. With 8:25 to go in the first quarter, it's Northwest 7 and Kapaun Mount Carmel nothing. We're going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout, and I caught my friend here totally by surprise with that. Let's skip the timeout, but go ahead and get it ready for next time. You want game time. See the game time folder? Right there. And commercial, football. Football. There you go. The only thing you don't want to hit is the pregame show. But we'll get it next time. We'll keep it right here this time. A very fast drive, 3.5 minutes. It took Northwest to drive the length of the field. And they looked very good doing it. Isaac Featherston will kick it off. Deep for Kapaun Mount Carmel is Jude Porter, the senior, number 20. He has a couple guys in front of him, one of whom is James Geyer, number 1. Here's the kick, and it's short, and it's going to be Geyer taking it at the 20. Breaks the seam, gets it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Kapaun Mount Carmel will have it there. First down and 10 to go from the 40-yard line. At quarterback for the Crusaders, it's Cole Rapp, number 8. And Rapp is under center. He's got Wyatt Sullinger behind him. Sullinger does not get a fumble. Loose ball. Who's got it? Kapaun fell on it. Rapp fell on his own fumble. But it'll be a big loss on the play. He'll lose 6 yards. Let's call it second down and 16 for Kapaun Mount Carmel. Ball's back now to the 33. This time he's in the spread. He's going to throw it far side. It's caught. And a nice run over there. He's got the first down and then some. That's Axel Pondy on the catch. Well, I spotted my mark. It's third down and 5. I have the wrong yard line. My bad. Under center now. Rapp goes back, going to throw it, and now he's going to run it. Now he throws it. It's caught, and the ball it's ruled to catch to Rocco Keller for a first down. Ball all the way down to the Northwest 41-yard line, and a nice scramble that time for Cole Rapp. This time we have a handoff up the middle. Ken Huff will pick up some yardage. Now he's in our blind spot. There's a spot we can't see because of the tents. So we'll just tell you it's second down and 6. The ball's on the 37. And that play went nowhere. It'll be third down and 6. No gain on the play. Clock running, 6:45 to go, first quarter. Throw and incomplete. Throw was behind the intended receiver, Ken Huff. And it will be fourth down and 6. Let's see how they play it. No indication of a punt here. At the 37, they're going to go for it. In the spread is Rapp. Man in motion. Back to throw. Now he's going to run with it. Now he heaves it out there, and it's incomplete. And Northwest holds. They'll take over on downs. First down and 10 Northwest at the 37-yard line. Grizzly offense takes the field. Augie Fast is going to be in the backfield along with Jalen Mason. And now we have a timeout being taken by Northwest because they ran out of time on the play clock. So that's the first time out of the first half for the Grizzlies. Donnie, you're looking awful good up there. Donnie is, our cameraman, is dressed in the theme for the night. The theme for Northwest is rodeo. Everybody is here in cowboy hats and jeans and flannel shirts. And Donnie is no exception. I like your hat. Yeah? That's your daily wear? The hat too? Oh, I'll be darned. You came dressed as normal. Good for you. Okay, it's first down Northwest. Jalen Mason takes the snap, goes back to throw it. Throws a long one down the middle. Caught! And that's going to be a touchdown. Wow! Griffin Baker, 63 yards. A one-play drive. What a throw by Jalen Mason. And it hit him in the hands, in stride. You couldn't get it any better than that. Isaac Featherston on for the extra point. Griffin Baker will hold it. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 6:22 to go, first quarter. Northwest 14, Kapaun nothing. Let's go ahead and take that 30-second timeout. This is Grizzly football.
Looking for your next favorite hangout? Welcome to Tap and Paddles, the ultimate pickleball destination. Whether you're a beginner looking for a way to join in on the fun or a seasoned player trying to improve your skills, we've got the classes for you. Join our welcoming community, grab a paddle, and improve your game on our top-notch courts. And when you're ready to unwind, relax with friends at our on-site restaurant, serving up amazing food and great vibes. Tap and Paddles, where fun meets competition. Come play today.
Say what? Oh, we're back here at Stryker Field. This way. I don't want you to hit the camera. And the kickoff is run back out to the 30 by the Crusaders. They'll have it there first down and 10. Wow, the Grizzlies have struck twice here in the opening quarter, very early. They came out fired up. Handoff up the middle. Boom. See you later. He'll lose a yard. That was Ken Huff on the carry. He met a pile of white shirts. Another run up the middle, and ball's loose. Northwest says they have it, and they do. First down, Northwest at the 28-yard line of Kapaun. So the defense gets a turnover. Offensive unit will come out for Northwest. This could be a big drive right here. Really put Kapaun in a hole. It's fast in the backfield with Mason. Snap and a throw on the near side is caught by Jalen Lagon for a short gain. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Ball spotted. at the 24-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Fast, and he's got good yardage. He's close to a first down. He may be a half a yard short, and he is. 3rd down and 1. Ball is now in the red zone. Here's a handoff and a run this time by Jalen Mason. I was watching the way he was tackled, pardon me. It's good enough for the first down. Move the chains. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Back to throw, Mason. Caught on the near side by Lagon for a short gain, maybe 2 or 3 yards is all he's going to get. What'd they give him? They gave him 3, 2nd down and 7. This time he keeps it himself. Mason picks up a few. 3rd down and 5. A gain of 2 on the play. Augie Fast comes out, and he'll be replaced there by John Michael Fountain, number 1, a defensive back who likes to get in the backfield. John Michael will be playing next year somewhere. And it's right to John Michael Fountain, and he gets decent yardage, but I don't think he made it. He is a yard short. What are they going to do? Nobody's coming off the field, so they're going to go for it on 4th down and 1. Ball at the 6-yard line. People are still coming in. Sorry about the view. Handoff. He's got the first down and more. Close to a touchdown. He's in. 6 points, Northwest. John Michael Fountain scores the 3rd touchdown of the first quarter. Isaac Featherston will try the extra point. Griffin Baker will be the holder, and Jared Hafner will be the long snapper. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 3:14 to go. First quarter, Northwest 21, Kapaun nothing. We'll keep it right here and give you a little indicator on what's on the schedule. And the Northwest fans over here, folks, they're buzzing. The students are going nuts over here. Everybody's having a good time in the first quarter. Junior varsity soccer tournament will wrap up tomorrow. Northwest plays at 9 o'clock on the main soccer field. That game will not be broadcast. And then Tuesday night, we'll travel to South High to take on the Titans, and we'll be on the air at 4:45 with that doubleheader. The flag football team is on the road next week, so there's no broadcast of flag football. And the status of next Friday's game is yet undetermined. Kickoff is deep and brought straight up the middle. And a big run back here by the Crusaders all the way out to the 45-yard line. Wow, nice run back by the Kapaun squad. They'll have first down and 10, and they mark it on the 41. Handoff up the middle, and a flag goes down. I think we have a false start. Yes, we do. That'll move it back 5. It'll be first down and 15 from the 36. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the stands on this side of the field for Northwest are full. The stands on the other side of the field for Kapaun are full. Here's a sweep off the right side by Huff, and he gets hit and is thrown down there by Jamari Bland, but not until he gets a first down. 16-yard run on that play. First down play, and that's going nowhere. Ball carrier for Kapaun Mount Carmel, Owen Russell. Here's another handoff. This one's to Huff, and he's tackled immediately. It'll be third down. He's going to lose a yard on the play. It'll be third down and 10. A passing down for Kapaun. Back to throw. The throw's complete and tackled immediately. A short gain on the play. Great defensive work by the Grizzlies. I wish I could tell you who tackled it. I couldn't catch the number. It'll be fourth down, and it looks like the punting unit's coming on for Kapaun. Good kick. Oh, nice boot. Wow. And a fair catch called for by Jalen Lagon. Grizzlies have it. First down and 10. They're spotting the ball on their own 14-yard line. Very nice kick that time by the Kapaun punter. 1:22 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies lead 21-0. Handoff up the middle. This is in our blind spot, so I can't tell you much. I can tell you he got 3 yards on it, whoever it was. I'm sure it was Augie Fast. Second down and 7 from the 17-yard line. Looks like Northwest is choosing to play it conservative here at the moment, deep in their own territory. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. A fast-moving quarter it has been. Now we have a whistle on the play, and I don't know why. I don't see a flag. And Kapaun is moving back. They got penalized. Offside call against Kapaun makes it second down and 2 for Northwest. Low snap, back to throw Mason. Throws it on the near side. And it's caught for a first down. Out to the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for Northwest. Six-yard gain on that play. Out to the 38, makes it second down and 4. Back to throw, caught by Lagon, And he is just hammered as soon as he catches the ball. Let's see how much he gained on it. They're moving the chains. It's enough for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This drive started on the 17. Mason hands it off. Big gain up the middle for Augie Fast. No, you can't go back here.
Oh, you can't go back. Can we sit right here?
You can go down right down there.
Yeah, so he could see.
Ma'am, slide to your left a little bit. Come this way. Thank you. I don't want her to hit the camera. Okay, it's 1st and 10 at the 47 for Northwest. Now we have a stoppage of play because it's the end of the first quarter. And what a great first quarter for the Grizzlies. 21-0. You're watching NWHS Grizz, the YouTube channel of Grizzlies, and it's Grizzly football. 1 minute. For those of you at home pushing the panic button, the score really is Northwest 21 and Kapaun nothing, and we apologize for getting the score backwards. And we thank whoever it was that told us. John Michael Fountain on the carry for Northwest. Northwest playing now from left to right in the second quarter. Man in motion is Campbell. A throw and a catch by Augie Fast. Big gainer. Deep into Kapaun territory. Let's see where they spot it. It's a first down and then some. All the way down to the Kapaun 20-yard line. Another big run. And the Northwest offensive line is blowing Kapaun right off the ball. The ball is down to the 7. It's first down and goal to go. Handoff on the right side. John Michael Fountain is short of the goal line. Let's see where they mark it. Our angle is not very good for this. I'm sorry. We are perched on the 30-yard line at the other end. Here's another quick play. Short again. It'll be third down, and 1 to go for a touchdown. Short yardage offense for Northwest needs to get it done. Mason, left side. I don't think he got it. He is short. So do they go for 3 or go for 7? Augie Fast comes in. for John Michael. They're going for 7. 4th and 1 from the 1. Short yardage offense in for Northwest. Mason has it, hands it off. Augie Fast over the pile, touchdown. Augie Fast scores again. It's 27-0, pending the extra point. Isaac Featherston will kick the extra point. Ryder Campbell will hold, and Jared Havner is the long snapper. Ooh, low kick, but it's good. He gets it through. 9:24 to go till halftime. Grizzlies 28, Kapaun nothing. Is my being on that step shaking the camera? The picture, is it doing this when I was standing up there? You didn't think it? Okay. I can see the field if I stand up 2 steps. Getting set for the kickoff here. Boy, Northwest looks like a well-oiled machine tonight. This is not what I was expecting. Isaac Featherston will kick off. Kicks it off short, and a fair catch called for. We'll see where they spot it. I can't see it. It's blocked by the 10. 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line is where Kapaun will have it. 1st down. Cole Rapp is in at quarterback for the Crusaders. Kapaun in blue, Northwest in white. Rapp is under center, pulls it back, hands it off. Now they throw it instead, and a long pass play is complete for a 1st down out past midfield. A gain of 22 yards, 1st down and 10 on the pass play from Cole Rapp to Ken Huff. This handoff up the middle to Huff, and Huff gets good yardage on this play. Kapaun starting to loosen it up here. 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7 yards. Handoff up the middle. Now we have a whistle. Northwest took a timeout, I think. Or did Kapaun take it? Looks like Kapaun took the timeout. Each team with 2 remaining. That's all that matters. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second timeout of our own. We'll be back in 30. This is Grizzly football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
Means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
All you can be.
On 2nd down and 3, a sweep to the right side is going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down and 10, Kapaun at the Northwest 41-yard line. There's another one up the middle. Huff moves the pile. Gain of Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 for Kapaun. Under center is Rapp, and he hands it off up the middle. Close to a first down. He's a half a yard short. Be 3rd down and 1. And they move the pile on the bubble offense for a first down. It'll be first down at the 30-yard line for Kapaun. Kapaun moving the ball here in this drive. Started at their own 27. Handoff up the middle. That goes nowhere. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Well, we hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2 quality teams out there, but one so far has dominated. Throw caught on the near side and dropped for a loss on the play. What a play by Jamari Bland. And I take it back, it was Jalen Lagon, I think. No, that's wrong too. That was Cordell Johnson. Boy, I better not get that name wrong. His mother's sitting next to me. Johnson with the tackle for a 1-yard loss. 3rd down and 11. Johnson really read that play well. Back to throw, and he throws long and overthrows the intended target. It'll be 4th and 11. That ball was intended. Can't tell you who it was intended for. Well, I still can't see his number. DeAnthony Rivera was defending and did a good job. The ball was intended for Huff. No, I'm sorry, not Huff. That's 83. That would be Jonas. No, Jackson Gosh for Kapaun. He was the intended receiver. Now we have another timeout being taken by somebody. Well, I don't know who took the timeout. Well, let's give you a game recap here. 6:26 to go in the first half. 28-0 Grizzlies lead. It's 4th down and 11 for Kapaun. Ball line. They no doubt will go, well, they have to go for it, obviously, if they're going to run a play. It's a little long for a field goal. And Kapaun is indeed going to go for it on 4th down. Huff and Rapp are in the backfield. Ball is handed off on a sweeper, and he's going to be short, I think. Boy, that's close. And it is a first down. 11-yard gain on the run by Jude Porter. First down and 10, Kapaun at the 20. Handoff up the middle. He staggers through for about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 15. Clock running, inside 6 minutes to go, first half. This is homecoming tonight for Kapaun Mount Carmel, so it'll be an extra long halftime tonight. And we have our schedule has a special guest coming up. Our principal, Mr. David Self, is supposed to join us here at halftime, so we're looking forward to seeing him. Hopefully he can get up here. This is not the easiest place to get to, by the way. I don't know how our guys are going to get out at halftime to get a drink. 3rd and 4. Up the middle, and he didn't make it. Going to be 4th and 2. At the 12-yard line. Now they're going to, I know they're going to go for it. I know Weston Sharps. He doesn't like field goals. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Grizzlies need to stop. Handoff, no, he's going to sweep it instead, and it is a 1st down. Rep sweeps around the right side, picks up good yardage. 1st and goal to go for Kapaun. From the 8-yard line. Handoff up the middle, nothing doing. A loss of 3 on the play. That play well read by the linebacking core of Northwest. Second down and goal. A pitch to the near side and wide open. Close to the goal line, he made it. Touchdown, Kapaun. The defense went left, the runner went left, and the two lefts don't match up. On for the extra point. DuPont. Ball is up, down, and kick is up and good. And with, pardon me, 3:49 to go in the first half. Grizzlies lead is cut to 28-7. Now the thing to do here is to score before halftime. Been a fun first half. Deep for Northwest is the Anthony Rivera, number 2, and Cordell Johnson, number 14. Here comes the kickoff. A long boot. Johnson's going to let it go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. First down and 10 from the 20. I haven't done a game from the bleachers in a long, long time. This is kind of fun. Might have to try it at Northwest some night. First down and 10 for Northwest. A sweep on the near side. Fast, gets some yardage, but a flag comes flying in. Fast is going for pay dirt, but I don't think it's going to count. I think it's going to come back. Jalen Mason has his hands on his head. It is a penalty against Northwest, which will negate an 80-yard touchdown run. Holding call on Northwest moves it back to the 10, where it'll be first down and 20. That's unfortunate. Looks like Northwest took a timeout. Why not? Let's take one too. 30-second timeout coming. 3:34 to go. This is Grizzly football.
Looking for your next favorite hangout? Welcome to Tappin' Paddles, the ultimate pickleball destination. Whether you're a beginner looking for a way to join in on the fun or a seasoned player trying to improve your skills, we've got the classes for you. Join our welcoming community, grab a paddle, and improve your game on our top-notch courts. And when you're ready to unwind, relax with friends at our on-site restaurant, serving up amazing food and great vibes. Tappin' Paddles, where fun meets competition. Come play today.
There's Mr. Creighton. Back on. Now coming out of the timeout. It's 1st and 20 for Northwest. They have the ball at their own 10-yard line. See how they play it here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Augie Fast is not out there, and I don't see him. He just had a big run. He's probably tired. Jalen Mason back to throw it. Being chased. Throws it down the near side. Almost intercepted there by Kapaun Mount Carmel's number 12, Gage Nye. The pass was intended for Ryder Campbell. It's 2nd down and 20. A pick is not what we want here late in the second half, folks. Handoff this time up the near side, and the turf monster got John Michael Fountain. It'll be 3rd down and very long. Gain of only 2 on the play. And there's another flag, a false start on going to be called against Northwest. I didn't hear all that. What did you say?
Holding.
Holding? How can you have holding before the snap? That's not possible. On 3rd and 23, Mason goes nowhere. Northwest will have to punt. Kapaun will get the ball first in the second half as we have a timeout taken here. Northwest wanted the ball on the opening gun. They took it and sent it home. Got their first 7 points. Back out there after the timeout. 4th and 23. Jalen Mason is standing on his own goal line for the punt. Gets it off. Not a bad boot either. Caught on the run, and oh, wow, what a hit. But he stayed on his feet. And now Kapaun's in business. All the way down inside the 20 of Northwest comes Kapaun Mount Carmel on the return. That's Jude Porter. That's the second time he's burned us in this quarter. A lot of time left here for Kapaun to do something. Now, I'm confused, to be honest with you. The ball was inside the 20. They're marking it back. They called a penalty on Kapaun on the run back. So here we go. Boy, this is going to be a big change for Kapaun. That penalty ends up being 16 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 34. Rapp at quarterback goes under center. Handoff to the back man, gets about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Clock continues to run. Does Kapaun have any timeouts left? They have 1. Back to throw. Throwing it deep again. And it caught for a touchdown. Kapaun scores again. It's 28-13. Coach Martin is not going to be a happy camper at halftime. "34-yard pass play for a touchdown." On for the kick. The kick is down and up and good off the foot of Ethan DuPont. And with 1:56 to go in the first half, 28-14. The lead for Northwest has been cut in half. For Northwest, back deep for the kickoff. Augie Fast on the near side and Cordell Johnson on the far side. There's the kick. Deep. Johnson has it at the 10, the 15, the 20. Now he's running for his life. Finds a hole out to the 28-yard line. That'll be 1st down and 10 Northwest. Nice run back by Cordell Johnson. .147 to work with. Lots of time left. Campbell went in motion. Back to throw down the middle. Oh, almost caught. There's some people on our side of the field that want interference. They're not going to get it. It'll be 2nd down and 10. There's a short pass completed for a minimal gain. He'll get about 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Ooh, they gave him less than I thought. 3rd and 9. He only gained 1 on the play. Clock running, 1:15 to go. This is wasting time here. They don't have any timeouts left. 3rd and 8. Handoff, up the near side he comes. Still on his feet. Augie fast, 1st down and more. Augie fast came sweeping to the near side. 2 guys missed him, and he got all the way out to the 40. 1st and 10 Northwest. Clock stops, out of bounds. See if Northwest can do something here with a minimal amount of time remaining. Campbell in motion, back to throw, Mason near side. The throw is quick, and did he catch it? I couldn't see, I was screened. And I think the answer is no. That was intended for Griffin Baker. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Mason and Fountain in the backfield. On the near side is Baker. 2 wideouts up top. Lots of options for this play. And they go right up the middle with John Michael. And he is hit at the line and picks up 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7 to go. 30 seconds on the clock and running. They do not need to run another play should they elect not to do so. Looks like they're going to run one more. Back to throw, Mason. Being chased out of the pocket. Throws it, it's caught. But the clock runs out, and we are at halftime. Your halftime score, Northwest 28, Kapaun Carmel 14. We're going to take a 1 minute, and we'll be back, hopefully, with our halftime guest, David Self, if he can get away and get up here. So stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football. Welcome back to Tommy Peckham Field at the Shields Soccer Complex, Stryker Soccer Complex. Kapaun Mount Carmel and Wichita Northwest. The Grizzlies lead 28-14 here at the half. And it will be a 20-minute halftime as this is homecoming for Kapaun Mount Carmel, so they're going to have their homecoming festivities and king and queen and all that stuff going on during halftime tonight. A beautiful night for football here in Wichita. There is no wind, clear skies. The temperature has dropped to 74 degrees. You couldn't ask for better.
At this time, we'd like to introduce the 2025 Kapaun Mount Carmel homecoming crew.
Well, look who's coming up the stairs. Come up and join me, sir. Sit right there. Need help? It's kind of hard for us old guys, Bobby. Put that on. I'm going to turn the mic on. There we go. Let me get you set up. There you go. All righty. In case you haven't figured it out yet, Bobby Burbiesta has made his way up here to join me at halftime. Bobby, welcome, and how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm excited for this game. I think we got two very competitive teams.
I knew we weren't going to keep Kapaun scoreless. There was no way.
Well,
they're not number one in 4A for a reason,
Right.
So you knew it was going to happen. And Grizzlies going to have to regroup here.
It's always a battle, but I think the momentum that we had at the end is going to carry over the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
great crowd.
I know Steve Martin will have some choice words for
right.
everyone during halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on paper, when you look at both of these teams on paper, we've got the better stats, we've got the better players. It's just now it's a mindset thing. They got to get out there and produce.
But they don't play the game on paper. That's the
That's
problem.
right. Yeah.
They got to play it on the field, and we have not played badly at all.
No, yeah.
But Kapaun, started off very slow.
Yeah.
They made a couple big mistakes early, and late in the second half, they started putting things together. So
yeah, there's a problem when you get the 28-point lead, 28-7, whatever it was, 0. They lose focus sometimes.
You relax.
Exactly, and that's what happened, I think.
And I think some of that had something to.
Yeah.
That certainly had something to do with it. So.
We'll see who comes out to play the second half.
Exactly. So what have you been up to?
I stay busy. When you own a home, there's a lot of honeydews to do at home, and so I spend a lot of time with my house, my yard, and watching grandkids.
Oh yeah.
And taking care of my wife, Vivian.
yeah. Make sure you give her my best.
I will. Yeah. And I'm still always working on our golf tournament, Eric Profit golf tournament.
How's that coming along?
Trying to finalize some things. Trying to pick up new sponsors. I think it's going to be all right. I think.
Have you? I hate to talk shop on the air, but I'm going to do it anyway. Have you been to see the people at Steele's?
Seen the what?
Have you seen the people at Steele's?
Oh, not yet. That's one of my things to do. And usually it starts
they
that
told
up
me to go see them early.
Yeah, that's one of my things to do in October.
Yeah,
because they were a good sponsor last year, and I'd like to bring them back. So, yeah, that's a good place.
Well, and they've done a lot for this complex with their sponsorship here. I mean, they've pumped a lot of money into this thing.
I think it's called the Shield Strikers now. It's just a good organization. They do a lot for the community.
Yeah.
So they do it well, too. So, yeah. Of course, we've been so fortunate to have Lisa Hamilton behind our tournament. Hamilton Ford.
They have been our big sponsor for how long?
11 years.
Wow.
So,
of course, Lisa is an alum of Northwest. I don't know if people know that or not. So
she's had kids.
There is a direct connection in that regard, but
yeah,
she's big. She's big on kids anyway.
Yeah.
So
she loves Northwest. Her kids went to school in Northwest.
Right. So
I think she supports a lot of schools on the west side of town. She helps them out. So she's a good lady. Yep. How's our soccer team doing?
Well, soccer team, I'll be very frank, they're struggling. They are having we can't seem to find the back of the net. We're snake bit.
Yeah.
They cannot find the hole. If you take, other than 2 games today that JV played in their tournament.
Yeah.
If you take the last 3 regular season doubleheaders, Southeast, Kapaun here, Bishop Carroll last night.
Yes.
Neither team has scored a goal in any of those games.
Really?
They've gone 6 whole games without scoring a goal. And, it gets frustrating for them. I feel for them. It's not from lack of effort. They are trying hard. God love those boys. They are trying so hard. You know, they'll get opportunities and they'll hit the post.
Yeah.
They'll get opportunities, and goalkeeper out of nowhere makes the save of his life. And they give him credit for doing that.
Yeah.
But like I said, we just can't get the team to find the ball in the hole. And we're not getting enough shots. And everybody acknowledges that we get to the 18-yard line and we're just not pursuing for the goal. You know, all of our shots are outside the 18. It's kind of like there's a fire in the penalty area or something. You don't want to step in it. So,
well, let's hope that I think they've reached the halfway mark pretty close to it.
Well, they're past it. They're 1-7-1 now.
1-7-1.
Yeah.
Well, they played 9 games. They played 16.
They have 7
yeah,
games
they're over.
Left. They have to win them all to finish 500.
Well, there's that's a good goal then, is to take one game at a time, have a goal for the game.
Nobody's looking at the record now anyway.
Yeah, right.
We know we're not going to host anything.
Yeah.
They're not going to come back and host. So
well,
just look at one game at a time
and
build some momentum for the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to play a little bit of pride.
Yeah.
Because they're in a program that's won many games and a lot of respect from the community. So they're at the right school. It's just they just got to get it together. And sometimes the team chemistry isn't where it should be. But I think I don't give up on the Grizzlies. I don't care what sport they're playing. A Grizzly program, you're in a good school. You're surrounded by a lot of nice students, great teachers. So I think.
How about this crowd?
It's always the crowd like this. Kapaun is like Bishop. They draw well. And Northwest.
And we're full.
Yeah, the football program draws very well. So you got the 2 best teams in the league. Yeah, it's a good challenge. It's good for our district. So.
Very good for the district.
Yeah. They. This is a team I think Coach Martin has that could go all the way.
They have the potential.
He's got the horses
to
do that.
This team can go to state.
Yeah, he's got the horses to do that.
Yep.
So
they do.
Hopefully
they just need not to stumble along the way. And
yeah.
So, but yeah, you're right. They've definitely got the horses to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, they got a good quarterback who I guess is going to go to KU.
Jalen Mason he's a very good quarterback.
Their running backs are good. When you look at Northwest, you're looking like a college team. They're big guys.
Yeah.
They like to hit. They like to run.
Well, and you talk about a college team. There's already 6 guys on this team committed to D1.
Oh, wow.
So.
There you go. That's it.
They are,
Yeah, they're the real deal this year.
They've got some talent.
Yeah. So, Martin's been very fortunate to have a lot of players who've gone on to good college programs and excelled.
Right.
So he's got another nice group coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you got a winning program like Northwest football, you get the best kids coming to you because they know they're going to be recognized, playing a good program. They're always going to be fighting for a title. They're always going to be in the playoffs. And kids like that, their parents like that. So, yeah, Coach Martin, he's got a good program.
Could not agree more. And, you have to give Coach Martin all the credit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The guy is amazing.
Yeah.
And I have never seen anybody who works as hard as he does.
Right, yeah.
So, he goes after the season's over, like in December or something like that. He takes his wife and they go on a trip somewhere. Usually a cruise.
Sure.
And
you have to after football season.
And he takes 2 weeks to do it. He's got every one of those days coming and then some.
Yeah.
So, as much as he's put in, as much time as he's put into this football team, he deserves the time off.
Yeah.
So,
I think in football, we know that football is the #1 sport in all the high schools in the country. And when you have a good football program, you're going to get some perks coming to the coaches, and it's well-deserved. Coach Martin's a good example. He takes off on a cruise, and he deserves that because he's done a lot for the program and the school.
Yeah.
And not only that, look at the budget. Look at the amount of money they sold through the gate today. This is the sport that can do that. So I take my hat off to him. Continue what you're doing, Coach Martin.
Yep, very much so.
Yeah.
So this has been an exciting atmosphere tonight, and it's going to be an interesting second half, I think.
It's going to be when it comes down to it, who wants it the most.
Yeah.
And he's willing to fight through a wall to get a play down and score a touchdown. So.
I said at the beginning of the broadcast, and I'll say it again, I really think the City League title is going to be decided tonight.
No, absolutely.
Whichever team wins is going to run it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that when you got a good program like Northwest, every game you want to get better at what you're doing, and sometimes when you're playing a weaker team, and let's be honest here, there's some teams in 259 that are really struggling this year.
Hang on 1 second, Bobby.
Yeah.
I'll do something real quick. Here we go. Give everybody a chance at home to see the Kapaun Mount Carmel Palm Squad.
I think
that's the cheerleaders. Excuse
yes.
me.
Kapaun is unlucky on their homecoming because they're playing Northwest, and they're going to lose.
Well, they chose that.
And they're going to lose at homecoming, which is not good.
They could have had homecoming anytime they wanted.
Yeah, they shouldn't have picked Northwest. I mean, come on.
But, the beginning of October is really the best time to do it. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's good for the kids. They love it.
Yeah. And, I haven't put this game in the win column yet. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of football yet to be played here.
Yeah.
And the Grizzlies are going to need to come out in the second half and fire it up. And the first thing they've got to do is stop Kapaun, because Kapaun gets the ball first.
Yeah. Well, I like it that Northwest finished the half having the ball and being in charge of the
Steve Martin likes the ball at the beginning of the game. He wants the extra possession.
Sure.
And he wants to get that first touchdown before the other team gets warmed up. And I like that strategy.
That's very important to get the first touchdown, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. I think they're going to come out fired up. We'll see in the first 8 minutes of this game, second half, who came out.
We'll see. Yeah, we're going to see. We'll see which team comes out of the locker room.
Yeah.
Here in the second half, for sure.
Well, we got a good crowd and two good teams.
Great crowd. I mean, standing room only on our side.
Yeah.
There's people standing everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you look at the Kapaun side, and it's not standing room, but it's full.
It's full. Yeah.
So.
Two good teams. Couldn't ask for a better game. It's game of the week, I believe, this game here. Yeah. Yeah.
So, now you see those tents over there?
Yes.
Okay. Steve Martin got those. I don't know where he got them, but he got them. Okay. I want one of those on top of the Marriott.
Let me look into that. It look real nice.
Get the sun off my head.
Exactly. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
I like it.
Aren't those neat?
Yes.
I mean, they really are.
I like the NBW claw there and the bear,
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
And for those of you at home who watch soccer, and hope you all do, the Marriott is the storage building on the opposite side of the field from the bleachers, and I stand on the second level when we're doing the games, and I'm telling you, it gets hot up there.
Yeah.
So, that would be one of those would be perfect.
Yep.
Although last night, I make jokes about putting a roof on it. Last night I said I don't want a roof. I want a screened-in porch. We got eaten up by gnats last night.
Oh, really?
There must have been 1 million of them. They were all over our arms and legs, just constantly.
Yeah.
And biting us. I mean, we were all getting bit. And fortunately, one of the managers of Bishop Carroll, young lady brought a can of bug spray.
Okay.
And she was out there
spraying
herself, in the open. I just yelled down and said, "You got enough in there for us?" And she came up and gave us the can.
That's nice. Yeah. There's a team that has a couple of losses with Bishop Carroll. They're still not out of first place. The Southeast, I'm not sure anybody can catch Southeast, but they're a good team right now, and they're doing well, Southeast. I think Kapaun's in the mix. Bishop Carroll will always be in the mix. But, I was disappointed on the Northwest Soccer not getting some wins over the some of the teams that they should be beating. You know.
Well, you know, every program goes through those swells, up and down, and we're on a down swell right now. Last couple of years, it has been very difficult.
Yeah.
And it's not from lack of effort or lack of coaching or anything. It's just that that's the way it is right now. So other teams improve.
Yeah.
You know, we go down a little bit, and all of a sudden, it's all of a sudden we've got, you know, we're looking at a big deficit. So, you know, Andrew Silva is working so hard.
Yeah, Silva's a good coach. I know he's frustrated, but I have confidence in Coach Silva.
We're going to be all right.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Are we going to win state this year? No. I'm a realist. We're not going to win state.
Yeah.
We're not good enough.
But the last few games,
we have the potential going forward. Our junior varsity squad, quite frankly, I like what I see on the JV.
Good.
They've got a lot of talent. They're playing well together.
Yeah.
They're playing in the tournament. The JV tournament started today. They won both of their games.
Good.
And they have another one tomorrow. I forgot who they play tomorrow.
Oh, good.
One of the players is running the computer tonight, so we can ask him when he comes back from the concession stand.
Well, the team's
See
coming
Northwest
out.
coming back out, folks, for the second half. We've got about 2 minutes before the second half kickoff.
It's a good challenge for the Grizzlies, and I think they're going to come through. This contest like this will make a program better, whether it's Cape and the Northwest, because two good teams, now you know what you have to do to go to state.
That's right.
You know, you can beat teams around here, but these two are the top two teams. The top dog here is going to have an edge going to state.
Steve Martin's big slogan every year, I want to be playing in November.
Yeah.
And, you know, for the most part, he has.
Yeah, he's got the horses to do it. So.
He took them to state 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
And unfortunately lost 4 years in a row, 3 of them to the same team. But he still got there. You can't win it if you don't get there.
Yeah.
He got there.
That's good.
So,
I'm happy for him.
My hat's off to Coach Martin for that. And, you know, he's always the optimist. And
okay.
He's
all right, well, let's enjoy the second half.
A real class gentleman. And I'll tell you something else. It's somebody else that I really admire from the coaching standpoint. He's not one of ours. Mike Skaggs.
He's always been a gentleman, Mike Skaggs.
Oh, my God. You know, he was there last night, of course. He's just the nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
You know, and a class act. Absolutely a class act. And win, lose, or draw. And, you know, I wish every coach, it was a Mike Skaggs on every team. I really did.
I was supposed to be with Mike
If
last
he's watching
night.
this tonight, which I already know he's not, because Carol's playing.
But,
if he watches this on the podcast, you know, Mike, I meant that as a compliment. I really do. So
I was supposed to be with Mike last night, but I have a grandson that plays soccer at Andover Trojans, so
that's got to come first.
I had to go to his game.
Blood is thicker than water, as they say.
That's right.
So,
well, let's hope Northwest gets a W tonight.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. Bobby Bibieska, thanks for coming up and joining us at halftime.
All right, thank
Always
you.
a pleasure to visit with you.
Once a Grizzly, always a Grizzly.
Always a Grizzly, you bet.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the game. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Huh?
We've got a guy who came to look at Tron, Grizzly Tron. This is Bobby. How old is this? About 8 or 9 years.
It's more than that. You bought it at 16.
This has lived its lifetime.
Yeah, it's done.
Don't put any more money into it. First he said, this is the cheap one you got.
And that's what I've been saying too. You know, let's not throw good money after bad. It's done.
I don't know, but I'm going to give you Kenny's number if you talk to him.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
You can tell him what's wrong?
Yeah.
And then he might say, well, I can fix it for so much when you call me.
Worth a try. We don't lose anything if we do that. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then it's Kevin Hines.
Okay. Text me his number.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah, just text it to me. I'll call him. Okay. See ya. And again, Bobby Bribiesca, our guest at halftime as we get set now for the third quarter, which will kick off here in 2 minutes. I'm waiting on the rest of my crew to come back from the concession stand where they went and got a snack. I gave them my debit card. I'm not sure that was a wise decision, but they'll be along here shortly, and we'll make it work until they do. 28-14, Grizzlies lead here. And Kapaun will get the ball first here in the third quarter. Grizzlies will play from right to left here in the third quarter. Deep for Kapaun Mount Carmel. James Squire, number 1. And Spencer Sloan, number 27. And joining the two of them is Jude Porter, number 20, who's been killing us. Did you forget something?
No, I said thank you.
No. My card. All righty. Getting ready for the third quarter. Here we go. Kick is underway and it's taken at the 22. And going down the middle now, out to the 31-yard line where Kapaun will have it. First down, the James Squire on the run back for the Crusaders. First down and 10. At quarterback for Kapaun, it's Cole Rapp, the 6'1" junior. He's joined in the backfield by Wyatt Sullinger, number 35. Hand off to the deep back. And a sweep near side and a big hole for Ken Huff. He's all the way out past midfield unless he stepped out. Where are they going to mark it? They mark it at the 40. They say he stepped out at the 46 of Kapaun. First and 10. Grizzlies need to hold on this drive. Back to throw. Far side. Caught. And brought down after a short gain. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9. Wrap under center. And a sack in the backfield. Big loss. Sullinger got trapped back there. They're going to give him forward progress to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 10. Rapp stays under center. Hands it off. Up. No, he throws it deep. Wide open. And he dropped it. Wide open was Cal Purvis of Kapaun Mount Carmel. He had the defender beaten, but he couldn't hang on to the ball. Or did he? Oh, they're saying that's a catch. I could have sworn I saw that ball bounce. First down on the 20. My mistake. Handoff. Doesn't get much. They'll give him 2 yards. Second down and 8. Crusaders on the march for the 3rd possession in a row. Rapp throws it. Runner's still on his feet. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Did a lot of running to only gain 3 yards. On 3rd down. Up the middle. Well, I don't think he got much. It'll be 4th down. Let's see how much they give him. Well, they gave more than I thought. 4th and 1. No question, Kapaun will go for it. How about a big stop here, Northwest? Just put it on a step, ma'am. First down for Kapaun and goal. Ball's now at the 7-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Huff with the ball. Gets through everybody and into the end zone. Touchdown. All of a sudden, we have a game here, people. Took less than 3 minutes for the touchdown. 28-20 right now, pending the extra point. Going for the extra point will be Ethan DuPont. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. Okay, 8:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Northwest 28, Kapaun 21. We'll be back with the kickoff after this 30-second timeout. Stay with us. This is Grizzly football. A thing on the top. Other side. Okay, we're back on. Give me a minute, folks. It's that little round button right there. In and out. Donnie's going to be adventurous here and do some zooming. That one goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Northwest. Offensive unit comes out for Northwest. Jalen Mason, a quarterback. Augie Fast, the runner. Wideouts, top and bottom. A throw to Jalen Lagan is caught. Let's see how much they give him. It's in my blind spot. They gave him 5, 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 26-yard line. On 2nd down. 2 people switch. Handoff to Fast. Augie goes up the middle, gets a nice gain. That should be 1st down yardage. Oh, come on. Seriously? 3rd and half a yard. Got a man down there for Northwest. Andrea Allen, our trainer, heads out. I can't tell you who it is. She pulls him up. And he's hobbling. Who is that? Is that Augie Fast? It might be. See if you can get the number of the guy coming off the field. It is 6. That is Augie Fast being helped off the field then. Got hurt on that last running play. Hopefully it's not serious and he'll be back. I would expect John Michael Fountain will replace him. And he does. It's John Michael in the backfield now with Mason. 3rd down and 1 from the 29. Up the middle, 1st down. Out past the 30. They'll mark it at the 38. 1st down and 10 Northwest. That run up the middle doesn't get much. Let's see how much they give him. This is also in my blind spot. They give him 4, 2nd and 6. They spotted at the 42. There's a throw and a catch. Griffin Baker at midfield with the catch. And it's a 1st down for Northwest. It's too bad he went down on the ground after the catch because he would have been able to. He would have had some room to run. But we'll take the 1st down. Grizzlies on the march. Handoff, near side. Big pile up there, 4 blue shirts. And he pulls them all forward. Referees are running in there like there's a fumble. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6. I didn't think there was a fumble. Mason will keep it himself. Brings it up the near side behind a pile and is close to the 1st down. I think he's short. He is short by a yard. 3rd down and 1. Now the referee moved the ball back. Third down and a long one. Bringing the play in for Northwest is Trey Bell. Mason up the middle, big hole, all the way down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play. It's 1st and 10. And it's going to be called back by a penalty, a holding penalty. So instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 13 at the 49. This is very unfortunate. Back to throw Mason. Now he's going to run for it, and he's got a wide open field inside the 30, down near the 25-yard line, first down Northwest. A gain of 26 yards on the run by Jalen Mason. Clock running inside 5, third quarter, 1st and 10 at the 25. In motion is Campbell. Throw on the near side is behind Jalen Lagan. And it will be 2nd down and 10. And the best news of the night, Augie Fass has just returned to the game. Mason hands it off. Fast, barrels into the line. Picks up a couple. Be 3rd and long. 3rd and 8. This might be 4-down territory here for Northwest. So they don't have to get it all on one play. Back to throw, Jalen Mason throws it down the middle. Almost picked off. Wow. Great job that time defending. Nate Keller almost had the interception for Kapaun Mount Carmel. Now it's 4th and 8. Offense stays on the field for Northwest. Now this really is a throwing down. Flags everywhere. False start Northwest. Make it 4th and 13, and they're backing themselves into a real corner here. Whatever happened to our offense here that got it out of sync, it's still there. Offense is going to stay out, I believe. Yep. 4th and 13 from the 28. And now the Northwest Grizzlies are going to call timeout. That's probably a smart idea because I don't think they had any idea what the decision was going to be. And they were definitely out of sync for the moment. So with 4:02 to go in the 3rd quarter, Grizzlies lead 28-21. Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds. We'll be back. This is Grizzly football.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
all you can be.
Coming out of the timeout, it's 4th down and 13 for Northwest. They have to get to the 15 for a 1st down. Let's see how they play it. Jalen Mason gets the ball, goes back to throw it again. He throws it deep into the corner and overthrew. Oh my gosh, Griffin Baker was wide open and we overthrew him. So the Grizzlies will turn it over on downs. It'll be Kapaun Mount Carmel football, 1st and 10 at the 28. Oh, that was unfortunate. They had him wide open. and just couldn't get it to him. Grizzlies need a stop. And they got part of it. They got Rapp sacked in the backfield for an 8-yard loss, although they're going to give him forward credit to the 24. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. Lost of 4 on the play. Rapp has it. Throws it deep again, and it's caught near midfield. First down for Kapaun. First and 10 for the Crusaders. Handoff, right side, big hole. Huff gets good yardage. They're going to give him 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. This ball spotted now at the Northwest 44. Augie Fast is over here still stretching out. Sideline warning given to somebody. 3rd and 8. Loss on the play of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 8 for Kapaun. Pitch to Huff. He sweeps it left. Big hole again. And he gets way down there. Big yardage. Let's see, I don't know where they're spotting it. It's in my blind spot. Hang on a minute. 22-yard line, a 24-yard gain. First down for the Crusaders. They're in business again. Looking to tie it up, a big run up the middle. Ball carried that time. Preston Hamilton on the carry. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7, ball at the 20. And there's another big run up the right side for a touchdown. Cal Purvis runs it 20 yards for the score, and Kapaun is a point away from making this a new ball game. Well, it's been a tale of 2 games here so far. On for the extra point is Ethan DuPont. Ball's down, kick is up, and we're tied. 28-28, 1:46 to go. 3rd quarter, we'll be back with the kickoff after this 60-second timeout. Stay with us, your NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football. just missed the kickoff and it went into the end zone, so you didn't miss a thing. Northwest will get it 1st and 10 at their own 20. In a tie game, Northwest scores 28 unanswered. Kapaun scores 28 unanswered. Now Northwest needs to get back in gear here. Kapaun has been running ripshot over him for the last 4 possessions. On 1st down, Jalen Mason in the backfield. Going to keep it himself, get some decent yardage. They'll give him 6 on the play, call it 2nd and 4, ball in the 26. There's a pass play and it's caught. Oh boy, what a hit. Johnson on the catch for Northwest, and the big hit was put on by Owen Young, the senior from Kapaun. There's another pass caught for a nice gain. It'll be 2nd down and 4 to go, ball on the 41. Inside 1 minute to go, 3rd quarter. Big run up the middle by John Michael Fountain. He carried Gage Nye on his back. 1st down run for John Michael. Ball's on the 48-yard line of Kapaun. Big fake, and here's the score. John Michael Fountain. Yards on the score, and what sold that play was the fake by Jalen Mason. He faked a handoff in the opposite direction, and the entire defense of Kapaun Mount Carmel bid on it. Now, Isaac Featherston will try the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. And we'll keep it here. 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Grizzlies have retaken the lead, 35-28. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. A good drive finished off by a big play. Northwest sends its unit out. Featherston will kick it off. His kickoffs have not been long tonight. Isaac tees it up. Back deep for Kapaun, it's the same 3. Geyer, number 1. And Porter, number 20. Look for Porter to get the ball. This one's very short. Taken by Geyer, and he finds a seam and gets out past the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Kapaun Mount Carmel. They spotted it at the 43. So another great field position for the Crusaders. Handoff up the middle. Good gain on the play of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. That's the end of the third quarter. After 3, it's Northwest 35, Kapaun 28. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this 60-second timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly football. Second and 6 to start the fourth quarter. No gain on the run by Huff. It'll be 3rd and 6. Grizzlies need to hold right here and force a punt. Another run, far side. That's going to be a first down. First and 10 for Kapaun. And they spotted at midfield. Up the middle and a big hole. Quickly closed up, but good yardage that time for Huff. And he gets it. A gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1. Ball's at the Northwest 42, and just like that, Kapaun's on the march again. There's flags everywhere. Every referee on the field threw a flag. We'll see what the call is here. Well, they haven't moved the ball yet. Oh, they're calling it against Northwest. That'll be a first down. I don't get that at all. How can the back judge call an offside if that's what they call? I don't understand that. Anyway, it's first down at the 36 for Kapaun. And this is going to run for a score. And Kapaun has gotten yet another touchdown. Pending the extra point, 35-34. Ethan DuPont will come on and try an extra. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. 10:39 to go. Fourth quarter, we're tied again at 35. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly football. at Stryker Field, tied at 35 with 10:39 to go. This is one of the weirdest games I've seen in a long time. That one's going to roll into the end zone. That'll be a touchback for Northwest. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Led the way for the second place individual finish.
Okay, here we go. 1st down. John Michael Fountain is in the backfield with Jalen Mason. Hand off to John Michael. Sweep near side, big hole. 1st down and more. Still on his feet. Past midfield. 1st down, Northwest. That's a gain of, where's the ball spotted, please? A gain of 40 yards on the play. And the Grizzlies are back in business. Joining the backfield for Northwest, Trey Bell. Number 16. Now we have a timeout on the field. I have no idea who took it. You get 3 more each half. You got to I didn't reset that.
Congratulations goes out to the Kapaun girls tennis team for their showing in Kansas City yesterday. Crusaders tied for 1st in the Kansas City Invitational, hosted by Shawnee Missionese. Hocker was 2nd in number 1 singles. Julia Judkins 2nd.
Augie Fast, for what it's worth, is sitting on the ground right in front of us, grabbing his feet. He is obviously uncomfortable. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him anymore tonight. Jalen Lagon and Cordell Johnson, wide outs to the top of the field. Mason keeps it, runs it near side, gets nice yardage. He's got the 1st down and then some. Good run by Jalen Mason. $16-yard gain for Mason. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line. Mason keeps it again, goes down the middle, picks up some good yards. Looks like he got 5 or 6 there. 6-yard gain, 2nd down, 4 to go. Clock running, 9:25, 4th quarter. Now there's a stoppage. And somebody's called a timeout again. I think Kapaun took another timeout. We'll just stick around here to review once more what's coming up on NWHS Grizz in the next week. Tuesday, we are at South High for soccer. We'll be on the air at 4:45 for a doubleheader against the Titans. Wednesday, there is no flag football on the air. They're going to be traveling to Maize South, where they'll take on Maize and Maize South in a triad. And then on Thursday, we're back home. Who do we play Thursday? Who do we play next Thursday? You're a soccer player. You want to know. I forgot. We're home, I think, on Thursday. And we do have soccer Thursday whenever it is. This is for, we got North at home on Thursday, 4:45. I should have remembered that. So, got a big week next week as well, and then we got football. We're supposed to play West at Carpenter next Friday night. We're not sure if we're doing the game or not. Sweep on the right side. Oh boy, late hit out of bounds. Where's the flag? He was 5 yards out of bounds before the guy hit him. It's a first down anyway, and goal to go. Ball on the 9-yard line. First and goal. Grizzlies break from the huddle. Again, we have Mason and Bell in the backfield. And this time Mason keeps it. He doesn't get much. He sweeps right, picks up 3 yards on the play. It'll be second and goal from the 6. And I can guarantee you they're not going to go for a field goal here. Nothing against Isaac. And now Northwest takes a timeout. That's Northwest's second timeout. We'll just keep it here, folks. Why don't you get a shot of the cheerleaders if you can. There you go. Oh, perfect. Oh, Donnie, you're a natural. You're a natural. We got a great videographer over here. And Donnie Carlberg is only a freshman. He's doing it like he's done it all his life. First time out. Great job. And, of course, Owen Johnson is running the computer and doing his usual yeoman job. We're coming out of the timeout. Second and goal from the 6. Tied at 35. Look, Jalen Mason keeps it. He is short. Let's see what they give him. Third and goal from the 2. No huddle. Right up the gut goes Mason, and he's hit immediately. He did not get in. It'll be fourth and goal from the 1. Oh, my goodness. Fourth and goal from the 1. They bring the short yardage package in. Well, they're taking their time here, and the clock is running down. They're going 5 on the play clock. Now they're going to have to take their last time out. So by our count, they have no timeouts left. They don't post the timeouts on the scoreboard here. So if we don't hear the official correctly, which happens a lot with me, since I can't hear out of the other, where I believe we're out of timeouts. Kapaun comes back onto the field. Now Northwest does the same. 4th down and goal from the 1. The game could be riding on this play. Crowd on both sides is roaring. Mason has it, cuts, goes left, doesn't get it. Kapaun holds, and it'll be a turnover on downs at the 1-yard line. Mason actually lost 2 yards on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 3 for Kapaun. Running play, sweep far side, wide open. This may be a 97-yard touchdown. It is. Touchdown, Kapaun Mount Carmel, 97 yards. But there is a flag on the floor. This may come back. Everybody's coming back. The touchdown comes off the board. What a break for Northwest to have a 97-yard scamper wiped off. That'll be half the distance to the goal. So it'll be 1st and 11 from the 2. They have moved the hold came outside, and it's 1st and 3 from the 8. And he'll get the 1st down. First down at the 14-yard line for the Crusaders. Grizzly defense needs to step it up here. And there's another big breakthrough. Nice gain for the Crusaders. Huff gets 8 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Another handoff, this time tackled immediately. And a good job that time by Dallas Gray for Northwest to make the stop. A loss on the play of 1 is 3rd down and 3. On 3rd down, hold them. Nope, they got the 1st down, I think. Yep, they're moving the chains. 1st down, Kapaun. That would have been a great play to stop them on. 1st down at the 26. And the way Kapaun's been running the ball the last 5 possessions, this clock may be a problem. 5:45 to go. Kapaun burning most of it. There's a stop in the backfield. Nicely done. Again, Dallas Gray on the stop. 2 tackles for losses in a row. 2nd down and 11. Ball back at the 25. Kapaun runs the sweep. And that one is sniffed out. And another big tackle for Northwest. With all the people in there, I couldn't see who it was that made the tackle, but I believe it was Jason Bennett. There's a long throw. We're going to have interference, I think. No, they didn't flag it. The runner went down. I thought there was contact, but evidently not. So it'll be 4th and 13, and Kapaun will have to punt. And this is a big break for Northwest. Now they need to punch it in. Back deep, Jalen Lagon, number 4 on the near side. On the far side is Cordell Johnson, number 14. Good snap, good punt, short though. And they're going to let it go. And it gets a Kapaun roll down to the 32-yard line. That's where Kapaun Northwest will have it. First down and 10 with 4:30 remaining on the clock. Okay, it's do or die time. We're tied at 35. Northwest with a chance now to pull this one out. After Kapaun came roaring back to erase a 28-point deficit. Pass play, caught, and a big run for Northwest. Wow, big catch and run. Jalen Lagon, the receiver. 1st and 10 at the 35 of Kapaun. And this time the ball carrier was Shrey Bell, and he didn't get much if he got anything. And they're going to call it no gain, 2nd and 10. If you're wondering about Augie Fast, he is done for the night. Lagon throwing it. Caught for a first down. I'll tell you who it is. It came out of our blind spot. That's Griffin Baker on the catch. Big yardage, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. 3:34 to go in the 4th. Five on the play clock. They got to get it off. They do. Pass play caught. Nice gain. Far side of the field. Pass caught by, can't tell you who caught that. I didn't see the number, I'm sorry. Now what do we have here? Looks like Kapaun is taking a timeout. Well, we'll take one last timeout here. 3:12 to go. We're tied at 35. Back with the end of this one, Grizzly football.
Looking for your next favorite hangout? Welcome to Tappin' Paddles, the ultimate pickleball destination. Whether you're a beginner looking for a way to join in on the fun or a seasoned player trying to improve your skills, we've got the classes for you. Join our welcoming community, grab a paddle, and improve your game on our top-notch courts. And when you're ready to unwind, relax with friends at our on-site restaurant, serving up amazing food and great vibes. Tappin' Paddles, where fun meets competition. Come play today.
Back at Stryker Field. If you're looking for excitement, this is the place tonight. Tied at 35. Here's the snap. A run by Mason. He's going to pick up, I don't think he's got the first down. Let's see where they spot it. He is short by a yard. 3rd down and 1 at the 13. Now, what would be really good for Northwest is to score here, but to run the clock out doing it. Third down and 1. Handoff. Sweep. Far side. And did he make it is the question. First down and goal at the 7. Now they move it to the 6. That's okay. Clock running, 2:15 to go. Mason keeps it, runs, gets stripped up, didn't get much. It'll be gains of 2, 2nd down and goal from the 4. Everybody on the northwest side of the field is standing. Everybody is standing, including us. On 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. They tried a quick slant pattern to Lagan, to Lagan, and it didn't go. It stops the clock with 1:06 remaining 4th quarter, and it's 3rd down and goal. Bell and Mason in the backfield. Mason sweeping it, throwing it. It's caught. He is short. There's a flag on the play, which stops the clock. 1 minute on the clock. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's against Northwest. They have killed themselves with penalties tonight. False start on Northwest, I believe. That'll move it back out to the 5 or 6. Oh, no, that's not a false start. That's a major penalty. 3rd down and goal from the 19. Okay, here we go. This could be game here, folks. Jalen Mason, Trey Bell in the backfield. 2 up top, 1 wide out at the bottom is Baker. Clock running and a fumble. What a time for a fumble. 4th down and goal from the 31. Well, the Grizzlies don't have much of an option here. Like, it's too far now for a field goal. They'll go for it. They've got 7 to get the playoff. And they take the delay of game. I think they're going to punt. I really do. And I think what they were doing was killing time to run the clock down as much as possible. There are 29 seconds on the clock. They do play overtime. Yeah. On 4th down, well, it looks like they're, now what are they doing? Kapaun took a timeout. Well, here we are. I can only recap this so long. It's 4th and 7. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 4th and goal from the 37. The scoreboard is wrong. And we're tied at 35, 29 seconds to go in regulation. Kapaun took a 28-point lead and has since been outscored 35-7. So the mojo is in the direction of the blue shirts. Jalen Mason is going back in punt formation. 3 guys deep, 4 guys deep for Kapaun. Oh, he's going to throw it, and he overthrew everybody. Turns it over on downs. 1st down, Kapaun at the 37. 26 to go in the 4th quarter. Now Kapaun is in the driver's seat again. On 1st down, handoff, far side. Picks up about 5. Clock running down, 20 to go. Hurry up offense for Kapaun. Back to throw it. Heaves it deep. And here comes the flag. I saw it coming. Interference called defensively on Joaquin Swally. Kapaun's going to get one last chance in regulation with 5 on the board. This is high school. It is not a spot foul. It's a yardage foul. 15-yard penalty moves it out to the 46 of Northwest. With 5 seconds to go. I may be about to experience something I've never done. Back to throw. Caught far side. 2 seconds to go on the clock. Now it'll be Hail Mary time. Second down and 5 doesn't mean anything. 2 seconds to go. Handoff up the middle, and we're going to overtime. 35 all tie. Let's take a 1-minute timeout, and then we'll come back with the overtime. Once again, 35-35. This is Grizzly football. You do a good job. Welcome back to Stryker Field. We got about 2 minutes here of a break. 35-35 tie. We're going into overtime. And I was just talking with our crew and happened to note something, and I made a mention of it as we were getting ready to end the quarter. In all the years I've been doing this, I have never called an overtime football game. We've got one now. And the rules in high school are not the same as they are in the NFL. And quite frankly, I'm not sure I know them all either. My understanding is each team will get the ball on the 10, first down and goal. And after they've each done it once, if it's still tied, we'll do it again. And after the second time, I believe they have to go for 2. I'm not sure of that either. But that's the way overtime works. So there's no clock in overtime. Doesn't matter. Captains are all out there for the coin toss to see who's going to go first and which end they're going to defend. And I sure hope they play at our end. Well, exciting. I'll say that. Again, thanks to Owen Johnson and Donnie Carlberg for their outstanding work tonight. Crowd cheering their respective teams on, as they should. And it looks like they're going to play it at our end, which is just fine. Now, if I've told you the rules incorrectly, I'll fix it as we go. It's been so long since I even read the rules, I wasn't prepared for an overtime game tonight, obviously. And it looks like Northwest will have the ball first. And they're spotting the ball on the 10, so I was right about that part. First and goal for from the 10 for Northwest. We're in overtime. Low snap, handoff up the middle. Gain of only a couple. Bell, the ball carrier. Second and goal from the 8. Mason and Bell in the backfield. Jalen Lagan in motion. Back to throw. There's a throw, far side, caught, touchdown. Corner of the end zone. Griffin Baker gets the TD for Northwest. Now here comes Isaac Featherston on for the critical extra point. Griffin Baker is the holder. Ball's back, down, up, and good. Okay, now it's Kapaun's turn. The crowd on this side of the field is buzzing. Grizzlies have the lead in overtime. Now, one of the things that'll be interesting, and I'm not trying to pre-guess this or anything. Well, I'm not even going to say it. Here we go. Rapp back, hands it off to Huff. Huff's going to score. Well, that didn't take long. (42-41), extra point to come. How about a block kick? We haven't had one of those in a while. They can go for two, yes. If they do and they get it, the game is over. If they don't, the game is still over. Right. That's if they go for it. And it looks like they're going to go for two. They are. The offensive unit is back out there. They're going for two. This is the game. For the extra point and the game. Ball, handoff up the middle. Conversion's good, Grizzlies lose. Kapaun wins it 43-42 in overtime. Well, it was exciting. Disappointing for the Northwest fans, of course, but an exciting and well-played game by both teams. Congratulations to Kapaun. They did what they needed to do to win. And we're going to, on that note, sign off because we got a lot of tearing down to do. So, once again, your final score tonight, 43. Kapaun wins 43-42. Thanks to Donnie Carlberg and to Owen Johnson for their help tonight. We'll see you folks Tuesday, 4:45 at South High for soccer. Until then, have a great weekend. Wait.